The Lady Tigers fought tooth and nail Friday night in the Den against the Abilene Cowgirls, coming up just short by 1. Now, time to turn it around as they travel to Hillsboro for the Trojan Classic as the #1 seed. Lady Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by Clay County National Bank, Bud's Tire Service, and Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Deerhan Agent. Full court tournament coverage is here from Hillsboro and from Frankfort in the TVL. On KCLY. Stay tuned. The Lady Tiger tip-off is next.
Did you know that high school students who play sports are also likely to excel in academics? That shouldn't be a surprise. The values of self-motivation, determination, and hard work, especially when the going gets tough, result in success both on the court and in the classroom. I'm Brett Hupka with Clay County National Bank, and we're proud to support our student athletes as they gain skills in both leadership and teamwork. Our best to the Tigers from Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Clay County is a great community, and Farmers Union Insurance with Jim Gearhan as your agent is proud to be a part of this great community. Over the years, we have enjoyed supporting Tiger athletics, and it's just a small part of what we enjoy doing for the community of Clay County. Insurance can be a tricky topic, but if you want to deal with a community-minded business, stop in and see Jim Gearhan at 426 Lincoln Avenue, or give us a call at 632-3264 to discuss all your insurance needs.
Your family has a lot to worry about these days, like birthday parties, science projects, and earning that pizza party in Mrs. Johnson's reading class. Getting there safely shouldn't be another worry. Give your family the peace of mind they deserve with the Michelin Premier family of tires. They're safe when new, safe when worn. Stop by Bud's Tire Service in Clay Center, and our experts will make sure you have the tires designed for a luxurious ride and confident control of the road. Safe refers to wet braking, wet handling, and hydroplaning resistance when the tires are new and worn to 5/32 of an inch. Go Tigers!
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY Clay Center.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Farmway Co-op, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and Central Valley Ag.
And a good afternoon. We bring you to the home court of Tabor College as the Hillsboro Trojan Classic is set to work here on a Tuesday afternoon. It is a tip-off Tuesday, a little earlier start than normal for our Tuesdays, but I bet the Lady Tigers are not going to complain about getting a chance to get out and get going here on this first opening round of the game of the 2016 Trojan Classic from Hillsboro. They are the #1 seed, and they come in here to face the Bennington Bulldogs in the first round. Hi, everyone. Rocky Downing along with our studio engineer this afternoon, Flip Casper. Walt Wallace is alongside. Let's get a look into the starting lineups to begin with. For Bennington, it will be Jamie Sloan, who is their leading scorer and really leads every category with a 5.5 senior, 12.5 points per game. Delaney Ellis is at 5.4 a game, a 5.5 senior. Tracy Kaiser, 5.9 and a sophomore, 6 a game. Alexis Watson, 4.3 a game, a 5.8 sophomore. And Staley Dahl is a 5.5 senior at 7.5 points per game. The Lady Tigers will start like this. It will be Allie Wright-Frederick over 7 points a game for the 5'7 junior. Lauren Lane, 5'8 and a junior. She's averaging 9 a contest. Caitlin Bottomless at 8 points a game, 4.5 boards, 4 assists per game for the 5'8 senior. Courtney Hamill, the team's leading scorer, at 10 points per contest. The 5'9 senior also is the leading rebounder at 7.4. And Sid Calloway, the sophomore, at 5'8, 6 points a game and 3.2 rebounds per contest. And Walt, welcome back to the broadcast. It is a courtside view of the Trojan Classic today.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's good to be here. I'm sure the Lady Tigers are ready and anxious to get back on the floor and see if they can't get back in the win column. They had a little bit of a rough week last week.
Try to right some wrongs after a couple of straight losses, which they have not experienced in quite some time in all reality. Of course, they've won the first 7 games of this season, but they will get set to work this afternoon here from Tabor College in the opening round of the Trojan Classic. Courtney Hamill set to jump center circle, and we're about ready to work in the first game of the 2016 Trojan Classic, and we are underway. It's right to Caitlin Bottomless, and they will drive it down court and score it on the opening possession. A Bonham blast to get things going off the opening tip-off control from Courtney Hamill. Allie Wright-Frederick now pressuring outside on Delaney Ellis. Ellis looking backdoors and lobs it up top. Lauren Lane near steal. It's going to be called for a bump just as she had tipped the basketball away, but they call her for contact on the body. And so the basketball stays with Bennington. at the half-court stripe, but the Lady Tigers out to a 2-0 start here this afternoon.
It was a good call. I thought Lauren made some contact there. I thought she was going to get away with it. A little bit of a late call, but whistle did come.
The officials stop play before they throw it in bounds, kind of gave a look to the Bennington Bulldogs who had started their play before he had handed it to the out-of-bound or the inbounder, and had a smile and said, okay, let's calm back down and restart this thing. So Bennington does get it in bounds. It will be Jamie Sloan, their leading scorer. She is checked right now by Lauren Lane. Right side wing, it goes to Ellis. Allie Wright Frederick right in her face. The Lady Tigers man-to-man, and I mean, they are at it and on the perimeter, and we've got a foul called against Sid Calloway across the arm, a little bit of a hold as the drive started that time on the left side. They'll give it to Bennington on the baseline. 2-0 start, Clay Center on the opening tip-off, and now 7:23 to work. 2 straight fouls called against Clay Center, one on Sid Calloway. The other was called earlier against Lauren Lane. Now the ball thrown in bounds, tipped away, taken by Hamill. Up court it comes to Calloway. No numbers. Now does go ahead and attack. Gives it off to Hamill. She'll drive in. Puts it off flash and good. The silent assassin with her first point. And the Lady Tigers have an early 4-0 lead. In the front court comes Jamie Sloan. A little hesitation move down to the baseline. Backs it out. Looks low. Tip pass down low. Hamill tipped it. It goes toward the half-court stripe. It is run down by Sloan. Now double team with Lane and Bonenbluth, and they do get it away to Delaney Ellis. 4-0. Lady Tigers lead it here early in this opening game of the Trojan Classic in Hillsboro. Playing at Tabor College. Shot on the right baseline taken by Staley Dahl, and it's boarded by Courtney Hamill. Down court comes Wright Frederick. Right wing with the Lady Tigers on top 4-zip. Wright Frederick, left side baseline. Calloway for 3. Just strong. Weak side board, though. Picked up by Bonenbluth. The step through in the bucket good. The Bonenbluth with 2 buckets, and it's 6-0. The Lady Tigers on a terrific start defensively and offensively. The opening tip, and then the drive that time off the step through on the offensive rebound by Caitlin Bonenbluth. Now they pass out top, nearly taken away by Wright Frederick. It is taken now by Bonenbluth. Up court it comes to Alley. Wright Frederick left side, lay it up, and rattles off. Bonenbluth, the rebound, though, able to kick it back to the wing right, and Clay Center will keep possession with a 6-zip lead. We look at a Bennington Bulldog man-to-man. High post it comes left side to Courtney Hamill. Turns and faces. Right side wing to Calloway. 5:50 remains. Opening period. It's a 6-0 start for Clay Center against Bennington. Hamill looks low. Not there. Now sliding through the lane comes Lauren Lane. She'll work it right. Will Hamill to Allie Wright Frederick. Back outside Lane with it. Takes left. Now backs it out. Gives it off now to Caitlin Bonenbluth. Bonenbluth looks left side wing. Here's Calloway inside Hamill. Squares. Takes it up and is fouled. And Courtney Hamill's headed to the free throw line. Courtney got that so deep inside and is able to use the drop step, get around, and draw the foul.
Good work there by the Lady Tigers. That's the first time they've had to come down and set up a half-court offense. The rest of the time they've got everything on transition back baskets so far.
Hamill at the stripe makes the first of 2. She has 3 points. Yeah, you're right. The opening tip-off was a transition bucket, as you mentioned, and then couple of steals got him out and running, and this time did work it around the perimeter and finally got it down inside where they wanted it to Courtney Hamill, and she took care of the rest, drawing the foul. And now the stripe makes the first. Second one rims off. Rebound is pulled away by Bennington. 7-0. Lady Tigers lead it. Savannah Kipfer checking in during the break. Here's a drive left baseline, and a wild shot down low by Dial. No good. The rebound away to Clay Center. Allie Wright Frederick full sprint down the court. Into the lane, kick out, and she'll be called for traveling before she made that pass back out to the wing right for Courtney Hamill. 5:13 remains here in the opening quarter. It is Clay Center with a 7-0 lead. Coverage today from here in Hillsboro, also from Frankfort, the TVL. Now the steal by Calloway. 2-on-1 numbers the other way. Calloway, right side, bounce pass to Kipfer. Savannah with the left hand and good. And the Lady Tigers have a 9-0 start and a timeout taken by Bennington. 9-zip. Lady Tigers lead at 4:55 remains in the opening quarter. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
Spring is just around the corner. Have you started considering your options for the 2016 growing season? If not, now is the perfect time to contact your local Central Valley Ag field sales agronomist. CVA focuses on helping you select the best inputs and services to benefit your operation. Contact your nearest Central Valley Ag for more information. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
9-0 start. It is the Lady Tigers in play center with that 9-zip start. 4:55 remains in this opening period. Not a bad start to a tournament, huh?
No, and what's really cool is we've made 3 left-handed layups. I don't know if you noticed that.
That's a great point. And now a near steal by Allie Wright-Frederick. She was defending the pass and hit off the back of her heel, actually, and then back to Bennington, so they'll keep possession. 4:45 remains here in this first quarter. Up top of the basketball is Callie Shipley just off the sideline. They go down inside to Staley Dial. She'll take it up, and it's fouled. Free throws coming for Bennington out of the timeout. Dial, a 5'5 senior, will step to the free throw stripe here and a chance to shoot 2. Again, as mentioned, Twin Valley League basketball tips off at 5:30 and 7. That's a change from the original schedule that initially was going to be starting around 4 o'clock was the initial start time, but it's 5:30 and 7, the consolation games tonight in the secondary and primary gym. Bennington has their first point on the free throw made by Dial. It's 9-1 now. 4:37 remains opening period. Second free throw from the Bennington Bulldogs senior is up and good. She has 2 points. The first 2 tallies for Bennington. Down court, Wright-Frederick to Kipfer. Trying to go to the free throw line to Bonneblust. The ball tipped and taken away now by the Bulldogs. Dial has it across the timeline. Stops at the point. Left on the wing. It is Sloan, their leading scorer, who really hasn't had a look at the bucket yet. Now Dial gets her right wing against Wright-Frederick. Midway point, first quarter. 9-2, Clay into the lead. Dial, good move to get to the paint. Can't connect, though. Rebound, Callaway, outlet pass, the run out for Bonneblust. Lay in, right side, misses. Rebound, Wright-Frederick foul, and she's headed to the free throw line. So Allie Wright-Frederick will get to the stripe to shoot 2. You know, it was 3 or 4 trips ago, it was a miss lay-in. Bonneblust is able to rebound and get the bucket. Now it's Wright-Frederick who gets the miss. The rebound and the stick back wouldn't go, but she's at the free throw stripe.
Good hustle by everybody down the floor on the transition.
And obviously you can see Coach Jeff Edwards has made a point for the release of somebody off the interior. They've had a player down court almost every time, and the Lady Tigers have hit them the majority of the times for a chance in transition. Wright-Frederick, the junior, makes the first of 2 free throws. Second one up and rattles home as well. So Wright-Frederick on the board, her first 2 points. Fourth Lady Tiger to score. Courtney Hamill with 3, Bonneblust 4, 2 each from Kipfer and Wright-Frederick. Addie Mullen checking in now for the Lady Tigers. 4:04 remains in the opening quarter. 11-2, place into the lead by 9 in this first period. Flown across the timeline. She is guarded up top by Lane, and Lauren Lane picks the pocket. Now she'll take it down court. Right side jump stop, playing good. It is a 13-2 start for the Lady Tigers, and what a pick by Lauren Lane, and then the run out for the bucket. She's averaging 9 a game. Now it's Hamill, another steal. Courtney Hamill across the timeline, stops in a double team. Looks outside to Addie Mullen. 3:35 to work. Play center on top here. 13-2. Kipfer has it left wing and deep to Callaway at the point. Right side wing Lane. To the baseline. It goes to Savannah Kipfer. 3:23 left. It's an 11-point Lady Tiger lead here in the opening period. Addie Mullen left side to Courtney Hamill. Left elbow. Goes inside the lane looking for Lauren. It's tipped. It's picked up by Savannah Kipfer. Now Lane fakes the 3. Goes down inside. Finds Callaway. Threaded a needle at Lauren Lane. And Sid Callaway has her first bucket. And it's 15-2 Clay Center. 3:01 remains in this opening quarter. Lady Tigers back on defense and man-to-man. Sloan, left side, had it taken away by Lane the last trip down. Now out top, Savannah Kipfer pressuring on Delaney Ellis and forcing the turnover. Clay Center's going to get it back up by a 15-2 margin, 2:52 left first period. Clay Center will have it on the sideline. Lauren Lane into Addie Mullen with Megan Robbins just checking in. Kipfer and Callaway also out there. Kipfer right wing. Hold, looks at the high post, Robbins. Looks backdoor for Callaway. She'll attack, takes it up in a crowd. Almost got it in. She will get to the free throw line, and Clay Center really attacking the lane. It's why they're going for their 5th and 6th free throws here in the first quarter.
Yes, and everything that they've taken. 1 3-point shot. Everything else is about 8 other shots have been in the paint.
15-2 at the free throw line. Callaway missing on the first of 2 free throws. 13-point Lady Tiger lead. Callaway with 1 more charity coming. Sophomore releases and splashes it in. Sid has 3. The Lady Tiger lead is out to 14 now, 16-2. Full court, not full court pressure, but man-to-man by the Lady Tigers, and the guards will pick up at the backcourt. Across it comes to Claudia Trout. Works left with the dribble, now stops. Lauren Lane near, and she does take it away. Lane trying to get control of it, does now, on down the court to Addie Mullen. She loses it out of bounds. Like a greased pig down the court. Yeah. Those players trying to get a handle on that thing. Kept squirting away from them. 16-2 with 2:24 left in the first quarter. Clay Center on top by 14 over Bennington. Here in the opening round, Lady Tigers are the number 1 seed in this tourney. Now the drive down court by Bennington. Missing on the drive was Ellis. Rebound, Callaway. Sid across the timeline. Works it right, crosses over. Now toward the lane, stops and goes baseline right to Lauren Lane. Out top to Kipfer. 2:02 to work. Savannah Kipfer, special K, had 5 3-pointers in the last game for Clay Center. Lane, what a catch in traffic. Shot, though, won't go. Rebound inside, battled for, and picked up by Callie Shipley. 1:48 to work. Right sideline, Delaney Ellis to the baseline, cut off by Addie Mullen. Mullen defending. Now pressures are into a jump ball. No, it's foul called. It'll be the 4th against the Lady Tigers. Good defense by Mullen down on the baseline right. Bennington gets possession underneath their own basket. Sloan back on for Bennington. She will take it out of bounds. Clay Center stays man-to-man. 1:41 to work, first period. Left of the glass baseline. Ball will be lobbed into the corner. Ellis, dribble drive. Good cutoff by Megan Robinson. She forces a travel. The senior in there defensively continues to get more and more productive minutes for the Lady Tigers, and a big defensive stand there.
Yeah, that's 8 first quarter turnovers the Lady Tigers have forced.
And some of those just straight steals, not even turnovers they've taken away. So steals that led to chances on the other end. Now Clay Center has one of their own turnovers, an unforced error. Lauren Lane trying to go to Addie Mullen and just overthrew her.
That's 4 times the Tigers turned it.
Up and down games, so you're going to have some, and Clay Center certainly pushing the envelope on the defensive end, and near steal by Mullen again. Addie, great defense. Shipley trying to get away from her, can't. Now gets rid of the basketball. 3-pointer right wing is up and good by Jamie Sloan. Sloan, their leading scorer, knocks down her first points of the game. With 1:05 to go, it's 16-5. Lady Tigers by 11. Mullen into the front court. Double team coming at her. She'll go right wing now to Callaway. Across left. Kipfer's got a good look for 3 and buries it. 5 trays on Friday against Abilene. And a 3-pointer here makes it back to a 14-point ball game. And whistle stopped the play, but they're going to continue action. They will let the substitutions into the sideline. That'll include Trout for Bennington and Allie Wright Frederick for the Lady Tigers. 50 seconds to work first quarter. It was an inadvertent whistle is why they stopped playing.
I think the ref thought coach was calling a timeout when he wasn't actually.
44 to work here. 19-5. Lady Tigers lead it. Again, pressuring out on the perimeter. Right side wing, pass in low. Lauren Lane near steal, and she has been everywhere in this ball game in the first quarter. 19-5. Lady Tigers, who struggled to score the last couple of games, not so here in this first game of the Trojan Classic, out to a 19-5 lead. It is Bennington's basketball on the baseline as it was kicked out of bounds by Clay Center. Now from the baseline, it's dropped in low inside the lane. Alexis Watson unable to get it up. It's taken away by Courtney Hamill. She'll bring it left sideline. 30 seconds left. Bonham Bluff backs it out. Looks right. Instead goes left to Courtney Hamill. 21 to work. Right Frederick, right wing. Ball fakes it, now backs it out. And Coach Jeff Edwards just to the left of us. We can hear Bart one shot, so they'll milk it down and try to get a close here. Mullen, ball fake the 3. 9 seconds. Now with 7. Now 6. High post Hamill with 5. With 4. Bonham Bluff's 3-pointer before the buzzer. Just off the mark, and we'll head to the second quarter. Lady Tigers up big after 8 minutes of play. Clay Center 19, Bennington 5 when we come back.
If you're discovering things you did with ease are more difficult now, there are durable medical supply items that can help you walk steadier, like canes, walkers, and braces, something that can assist you in the bath, shoes made special for diabetics, and lift chairs to help you up and at 'em. Patterson Health Mart is glad to provide durable medical supplies to assist you in getting around and staying independent as long as possible. You'll find yourself doing more with ease thanks to the help of durable medical supplies from Patterson Health Mart in Clay Center.
I was cleaning up a bit around central office when in walked Opie. What can I do for you, young man?
I have this project due at school. It's got pages and pages, and I have to put it all in a notebook and stuff. It'll take me forever to punch holes in all that paper with Aunt Bee's old punch.
I can help you there, son. We've got the Swingline Optima low-force punch that can punch up to 20 sheets as slick as a whistle. It has a hole punch catch bin and can punch either 3 holes or 2. It's on sale for just $34.95.
I'll take it. Central Office Service and Supply Guy, you're just swell.
Quite a start for Lady Tigers, up 19-5 here against Bennington in the opening period, and it has been all Clay Center that's far along.
Yes, nice first quarter by the Lady Tigers. They're playing really, really good defense.
Everywhere, and they start on defense right now. Caitlin Bonenbless pressuring on Jamie Sloan. She kicks it back outside on the wing right to Dial. Now back it comes to Ellis on the right baseline. Again, Clay Center sees Bennington bring it way out deep. Bonenbless still pressuring near the timeline. Near steal by Hamill. Dial turns, spins, tries to go. Here's Ellis for 3. It's airballed strong. Weak side board. Addie Mullen out hustling Bennington to the basketball. Mullen down court quickly. The freshman with the right hand. Double teamed in the corner. Now backs it off to Bonenblust. Around left to right, Frederick. Dribble penetrates. Kicks it right for Mullen. They'll reset the offense. Clay Center's first possession, second quarter. They lead 19-5. Out top to Bonenblust. Around right, here's Hamill. Courtney goes down low. Megan Robbins back outside. Bonenblust. The wing right is Allie Wright Frederick. Inside the lane, Hamill. Kicking across paint to the baseline. It goes to Mullen. Addie backs it out now to Bonenblust. Caitlin squares it up and goes out deep to Mullen to re-cue offense. We're a minute into the second quarter. The Lady Tigers on top here, 19-5. Here's Robbins, lob down. Oh, good pass inside, and Hamill gets the finish. Courtney Hamill now has 5, and a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. 6:49 to work. Clay Center leads at 21-5 when we return to Tabor College.
It's true that the bigger your farm equipment gets, the faster you can feed the world, but it's also true that bigger equipment means bigger repair bills. In fact, replacing just one high-tech transmission could set you back $60,000, but not if you protect your investment with Cenex Petroleum products and the Total Protection Plan for up to 10 years of coverage. The Cenex Total Protection Plan already protects thousands of pieces of equipment. Why not yours?
Contact Farmway Co-op, your certified Cenex distributor, today.
Lady Tigers out big in this one. They led it in the first quarter, 19-5. Now they've increased it to 21-5. What a feat from Megan Robbins.
Yeah,
Courtney Hamill.
That was off. She hit a little dunk over the top to her, and there wasn't anybody, Courtney. There wasn't anybody close to her. She just had a nice little easy layup there. The Lady Tigers are shooting 8 for 13 so far in the game.
When they're layups, it should be that way, right? 21-5, Clay Center the lead, 6:44 to work. We're in the second quarter. There's a drive by Sloan down low, batted away. She was really caught with nowhere to go. Courtney Hamill, thinking she was trying to pass across the paint, knocked it out of bounds. It stays with Bennington on the baseline. Outside now with it. Sloan underneath the basket does finally get it in bounds. Ball is loose for a moment. Ellis to the ground. Right, Frederick strips it away, and Clay Center's got it again. 2-on-1 numbers the other direction. Here's Mullen, right side, and they started to whistle the foul. You could see the left fist go up in the air, and then he decided better of it, and so it'll be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. Lady Tigers up 21-5 here. Right, Frederick to inbound. Looks out top. Courtney Hamill takes the 3, goes left on the wing to Mullen. Now she'll swing it right to Lane, back to Mullen. Zone defense by the Bulldogs of Bennington after going man-to-man, and the Lady Tigers really torching them. Here's Lane. Oh, good move by Bonenblust. She left the defender in her track. She has 6. Just showed the basketball toward the top of the key with what would look like a pass, and then the defender really flashed high. She took it in, wide open lane. And now another near steal by Lauren Lane. Mullen also in the mix. Under 6 to work here in the second quarter. Lady Tigers lead at 23-5, and now a foul is going to be called on the interior against Clay Center defending. 23-5 ball game. Lady Tigers up by 18 here. 5:49 remains here in the first half. To inbound will be Jamie Sloan, Bennington Bulldog guard. 5'5" senior drops it down low. Ball knocked out of bounds by Lauren Lane. Caitlin Bonenblust also there defending. And again from the same spot, left of the glass, Sloan will look to inbound. Right baseline, it comes in to Trout. To the high post, Dial. Savannah Kipfer reaches in, ties it up, almost took it away. She does end up with the basketball.
Bennington has not, they've scored nothing inside the three-point line.
Wow.
They've got 1 3-pointer and 2 free throws. That's good defense.
5:37 to work, and if you think about it, their offense has not even gotten into the lane hardly, let alone taking shots in the lane. Lauren Lane trying to go down low to Courtney Hamill in the paint. It was batted away by Bennington to the baseline. 5.5 left to go. We're in the second period. Lady Tigers up by 18. Allie Wright-Frederick out wing left. It comes to Kipper. Savannah back out top for Lane. Around right, Allie Wright-Frederick, 3-ball, strong. Weak side board. Both Bonenblust and Kipper there. Another great ball fake by Bonenblust. Now caught in the lane. Kipper starts to drive. Now right back to Kalen. Right wing it goes. Wright-Frederick. This time the 3-ball's down. The sniper knocks it in. Her first field goal. She has 5 in the game. And the Lady Tigers lead at 26-5 with 5:05 still to work first half. Sloan pressured by Lauren Lane. Drives it inside. There's the first look inside the paint, but it's air balls. The rebound to Wright-Frederick, and as she dribbles out of the pack, she stepped out of bounds on the baseline. Everybody down court, the whistle blew, and everybody looked around to see what had happened, and then we find out that Allie had just stepped on the baseline. 4:57 left. 26-5. Lady Tigers lead it here in the second quarter. That's a huge start. They led 19-5 after the first quarter. They've held Bennington scoreless thus far here in the second. Sloan, though, ends that with a pull-up jumper left baseline. She has 5 points. 26-7 now. Down court looking for Lauren Lane. Bump to the baseline. It'll stay with Play Center. Dial and Lane colliding in midair on the play, and it goes out of bounds to Play Center. First half action from the Hillsboro Trojan Classic at Tabor College, home of the Blue Jays. Lady Tigers making themselves at home as the number 1 seed. Wright-Frederick hit her last 3. Strong this time. Tipped a rebound by Hamill. Kept alive, and then Bonenblust comes up with it. Play Center has a new possession, leading by 19. Left wing is Kipper. Savannah looks low. Skip pass across right. Lauren Lane. Short corner. Bonenblust cutting through the paint. Courtney Hamill up and good. And a foul called on top of it. A chance at a 3-point play for the Silent Assassin. She has 7 points now in the opening quarter and couldn't ask for a better ball movement. Skip pass, go to the short corner right. Cutter comes through. You hit him on the money and lay in bucket, huh?
Yes.
Loved it. The Callaway back in.
And now they're going with that. Bennington's playing that zone, and Clay Center they've proven they can get in the inside game and outside game as Ellie has knocked down that 3-pointer.
Wright-Frederick. Kipper had one earlier, too, so they've hit a couple of threes. Shot block inside Bonenblust. Here comes Play Center again on the move. They lead at 28-7. Bonenblust to Callaway. The left-handed finish, no. Caitlin's back up. She'll knock it down. Great catch and effort by Callaway. And then the shot slid off, but Bonenblust there to clean it up. She has 8. Foul called on the other end on Play Center on the floor. The Lady Tigers lead it here 30-7. It'll belong to Bennington on the baseline. This will be the 16th foul against the Lady Tigers, the first on Caitlin Bonenblust. Allie Wright-Frederick and Megan Robbins back on for the Lady Tigers. It'll be on the baseline left of the glass belonging to the Bulldogs. First foul on Bonenblust. 16th foul against Clay Center. 4 have been whistled against Bennington. 3:55 to work. Outside right wing. Ellis off the dial. She'll hold against Wright-Frederick. Left on the wing, it comes down to Tracy Kaiser. She'll pull up in the paint, can't get it down. Rebound, back up and missed by Watson. Now it comes off to Savannah Kipper. Kipper racing up the left sideline. Spin, turns it out. She has 5 early points. That gives it away to Wright-Frederick. Wright-Frederick, left on the wing. Lauren Lane, short corner left. Good defense inside by Kaiser, who was able to just get over and knock that ball out of bounds. 30-7. It'll be 3:29 remaining here in the second quarter with the Lady Tigers on top by 23. Bounce pass comes to Wright Frederick. Now to Kipfer outside. Beyond the arc, top of the key, gives it to Alley. The middle, Hamill, left baseline. Lauren Lane for three. No. Great board on the weak side by Special K, Savannah Kipfer. Now Lauren Lane drives it. Mid-range jumper on its way up and missing, but that's because she's fouled, and Lane's back to the free throw track. 5'8" junior will have 2 free throws coming. Just the 15 foul on Bennington walk, but Play Center's gotten to the line a bunch because they've been fouled with their shooting almost every time.
I've got them 4 for 7 so far in the game.
Yeah, same here. Now 4 of 8 as Lauren does miss the first of 2 free throws. 3:14 remains second quarter. It's 30-7 Play Center. Coming into the number 1 seed off 2 straight losses and wanting to right the ship, and they're off to a good start here. Held Bennington to 5 first quarter points. They've held them to 2 thus far. Lane knocks in the free throw. Caitlin Bonneblust in. Courtney Hamill will come out. 31-7 now. Clay Center by 24 points. Amy Sloan will walk it up the floor. Lane guarding her as she crosses the timeline. Sloan with a left-hand dribble. 5 count is on. Now she gets toward the paint, picks up the dribble. Right wing, 2 ball on the way from Trout is strong. Weak side rebound to Savannah Kipfer. Play Center wanting to push it. Kipfer down court. I think she was looking for Bonneblust, who was thinking there was somebody in the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds back to Bennington. Bulldogs will substitute in during the dead ball, Callie Shipley. Just under 3 minutes to work first half, 31-7. Lady Tigers the lead here by 24 points. Now our next game's coming at 5:30. That was a schedule change. Originally it would have been right on the heels of this game, so we will have a bit of a break. As Lauren Lane, another near steal. She does knock it out of bounds on the dribble that time by Jamie Sloan. And Sloan's going to be really tired at number 15 before the day's over, I have a feeling. Yeah, Lauren Lane has just not let her hardly breathe today. 2:35 left. Sloan again with the basketball. Lane again defending. Now they switch it up. Robbins has Sloan. She'll work it right side. And shot swatted out of bounds by Caitlin Bonneblust. A Bonnen swat that time, and it takes it to Bennington on the baseline. 31-7, Clay Center leading. Bennington will have it out of bounds. Claudia Trout will inbound it. They'll put 2 on each elbow on their inbounds play for Bennington. To the wing left it comes. Megan Robbins on Sloan. Now in the lane, Watson. Sloan out top's got to look for 3. She gets the chance to set. She's deadly. She has 8 points now. Play Center's lead is 21. Lauren Lane brings it herself. Kick out left side to Kipfer. The top is Wright Frederick. Thought about a triple. Now back left to Kipfer. Skip pass right lane. To the bottom right corner, it goes to Bonneblust. Skip pass back left. Here's Kipfer for 3. Rattles off. The rebound comes away to Sloan inside for the Bulldogs. Bennington on the move. Right side wing is Shipley. She'll stop. Guarded by Kipfer. Now outside it comes to Trout. 1:45 to work. Clay Center on top, 31-10. Sloan guarded by Lane. Nowhere to go. Savannah Kipfer near steal, and they call a bump on the play across the paint, so Kipfer will be called for the foul. 1:39 to work here in the second period. And that'll put Bennington at the free throw stripe. Just their second opportunity at the line. They are 2 for 2 at the game. And to the stripe now is going to be Callie Shipley. Yet to score. This will be the first charity attempt. A 21-point Lady Tiger lead. 1-and-1 coming. Substitute coming in for Bennington will be for the shooter if she makes. So the 1-and-1 chance up, and rattle strong. Rebound. Courtney Hamill just off the sideline with another rebound. Here's Lauren Lane racing down the court to the baseline right, to the paint. Kick out for Wright Frederick. Had her wide open for 3, but they said that Lane walked before she kicked it out there. So 1:32 now remains first half, and basketball belongs to Bennington. Lady Tigers will lead at 31-10. Sloan walks it across the midcourt line. Now it's taken away by Lauren Lane. Another steal. Lane, 1-on-1 to the other end with the left hand. Takes it up. Boy, hammered and no foul called. Rebound, though, to Kipfer. She'll be fouled and get to the free throw stripe. I mean, Lauren Lane could probably go show the handprint on her forearm or where she got slapped, but the foul wasn't called.
I agree. But once again, the Lady Tigers are getting a good job of everybody getting back in that transition and get an offensive rebound. Savannah got that and got fouled and makes the first free throw.
She now has 7 points in the game, correction, 6 points in the game, and one more free throw coming for the 5'7" senior. Laid back to 22. Free throw up, and this one rattles home as well. 7 points now for Kipfer. Lane again pressuring on Sloan. Turns the corner right toward the lane. Kick out to Ellis. Delaney Ellis goes left side wing to Dial. Right Frederick on her. Trying to push her to the left side and does. Now she'll back it out and they switch off. Lane on Sloan now between the circles with 58 to work in the first half of play. Lady Tigers on top 33-10. They've led by as many as 24. Tip pass by Lane. Now deep it comes to Kaiser. Ball fakes left, drives to the free throw stripe. Cut off there by Lane. To the corner it goes to Ellis. 2-pointer up and good. Delaney Ellis, her first points. Play Center's lead is 21. 36 to work. Kipfer across the timeline. Trying to double team. Trap around the half-court stripe. Bonneblust inside to Hamill. Wide open lane, and she misses. Battles for the loose ball, and we get a jump ball call. And Courtney Hamill frustrated with the miss there because she had a really good look off the feed from Bonneblust. 27 to work, second quarter. It'll go back to Bennington. Bulldogs will bring it down the floor. Jamie Sloan, 22 seconds now left. Lane again pressuring. Sloan, bounce pass left and deep. Kipfer out on Ellis. 15 seconds to work, second quarter. Hamill near steal. Ellis picks it up. Now right wing and deep to Sloan with 9, with 8. Bonneblust the steal. Oh, and a foul is called against Caitlin Bonneblust. Boy, pretty good move by Caitlin. She used that left hand to tip it away coming from that side. And they're going to say that there was contact before she got the left hand to the basketball. And it will be the second foul on Caitlin Bonneblust. And that puts Kaiser to the stripe for a 1-and-1 chance. 33-12, Clay Center on top. 8 seconds remains, first half. Free throw up, no good. Rebound Bonneblust with 7. Up court to Wright Frederick. Across the timeline, now with 4, with 3, with 2. Wright Frederick, will they get a shot? No. We'll head to halftime. Lady Tigers lead it big, 33-12. As we go to the break, you're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
When it comes to your mortgage, are you looking for low rates? Are you looking for high savings?
Yeah. United Bank and Trust has what you're looking for when it comes to refinancing. Low rates, helpful staff, and convenience. Visit their online mortgage center at www.ubankonline.com or stop by any of their locations to get on your way to saving.
Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Imagine having someone help you pick the best corn hybrids for every field on your farm. Thanks to a new Oldie soil-specific seed online service, your Oldie representative can combine your data with his data to offer a field-by-field prescription. Customize every acre with the highest potential hybrid based on soil types, trait package needs, disease threats, and agronomic preferences. Valuable data can also be shared with trusted suppliers. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555.
Twin Valley proudly announces our new Pulse Gigabit Internet, available now in Clay Center. Equal to 1,000 megabits per second, our new speeds can support all your devices, all at the same time. Stream movies, download content, surf the web, and more. No buffering and no waiting. So what are you waiting for? New customers who call today get 2 months free internet service. Visit twinvalley.net or give us a call at 800-515-3311. Twin Valley Pulse, your life connected.
The deli department at Ray's Apple Market has something that will go with everything. Whether you're looking for a basic everyday Swiss to serve with grapes and crackers or the Cajun-style turkey to create that perfect sandwich, you'll get it at Ray's Apple Market. Deli meats, cheeses, and Rockhouse signature salads are always fresh and delicious to serve up the way you want. Customers appreciate the variety, the quality, and the remarkable flavor of the deli selection at Ray's Apple Market.
Well, a good remedy for coming off a couple of straight losses when you're a team that's like the Lady Tigers. 2 losses to two state-ranked teams, we might add. 33-12, they lead at halftime, is to get right back at the game and just get after it. Sometimes you can play a team that you outmatch, and it's hard to keep your intensity level where it should be. Clay Center's had no trouble today. They have really come out and extended their tails off in this ball game.
Yes, and another thing that tells you that they're playing really, really hard and getting after it is the rebounds. We have 19 rebounds to 5 for Bennington in the first half. So, and a lot of times they're doing a good job in transition, and if they do miss the shot in transition, somebody's there to get the offensive rebound and put it back in or get fouled. That's been a big tail here in the first half.
33-12, they have held Bennington to 5 first-quarter points, 7 second-quarter points, and they lead it by 21. So impressive work by the Lady Tigers. 19 they scored in the first period, and they matched it with 14 points, or almost matched in the second quarter to lead big by 21 points going in to the halftime break. I want to give a quick look at our schedule ahead for this evening. Now, the Clay Center Tigers do match up in the boys' game. They are the 7th seed. They'll take on Heston at 6 p.m. here in this gym at the Tabor College. Then we also have the Twin Valley League tournament. They are tipping off at 5:30 in the consolation game today, 5:30 and 7, and we'll have coverage from the secondary gym. Mitch Fortner stepping in to cover that for us. Now, there have been some tournaments where there's starting to be some postponements. There is nothing with this one or the TVL that has changed from the original schedule, so we want to make sure everybody knows if you're thinking that may not be happening. They have not changed anything. Wonk and I on the way down, for those concerned with roads, at least on Highway 15, we had no issues. Again, that was earlier this afternoon. Now, when we got into Hillsboro to make the turn, and we've heard a couple of others on the parking lots and making the turn into the parking lot, it's very slick on the city street in Hillsboro. But as far as the road trip down at the time we traveled, there were no issues. So something to certainly keep an eye on, though, with this weather that's spitting around and with the temperatures where they are at. Lady Tigers lead at 33-12 here at the halftime break. Stay with us. We'll come back and look at your scoring leaders next.
The Citizens National Bank has a long history of supporting the students of our community, on the mat, on the court, or in the classroom. Our support doesn't stop when the season is over or the school year ends. We believe in the value of higher education that is building our future leaders of our community and country. CNB offers a student checking. This account will transition you from being a local student to attending the college of your choice. Stop by and talk with one of our CSRs today. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Brutal winter days will be here sooner than you think. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? If not, Geisler Roofing offers several different solutions, including spray foam insulation. At Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
When it's time to upgrade your machinery, add livestock, or expand your acreage, come see us at Union State Bank. Our roots are in agriculture, and we understand the complexity of agribusiness. We know your future depends on the quality of assistance you have from your bank, and we can provide the financial support needed to make your operation run smoothly. Our loans are tailored to your situation and come with competitive rates and payment options. Come see Keith, Galen, or Brandon and let Union State Bank be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back again at halftime. The Lady Tigers leading here 33-12 over the Bennington Bulldogs. Clay Center sees the Bulldogs led by Jamie Sloan, although she had 8 points, 2 3-pointers, and a bucket. She was really smothered by Lauren Lane. I thought the defense out on the perimeter by everybody was outstanding, but Lauren Lane really stood out, probably because Sloan handles the ball so much, but she picked 2 or 3 away and caused more turnovers and just really harassed her from start to finish.
They finally started setting some screens for her later in the second quarter, But team defense was excellent when they had to switch off of Lauren.
Lady Tigers did see Delaney Ellis with 2 points also from Staley Dial. That's the only scoring in the first half for Bennington. It was held at 12. Meanwhile, the Lady Tigers have some great balance. 8 points, Caitlin Bonenblust. 7 each, Savannah Kipper and Courtney Hamill. 5 points from Allie Wright-Frederick. 3 points each from Lauren Lane and Sid Calloway. So you get 6 different players in the column. No one less than 3 points. 3 of them over 7 points. Great balance, great defense. You can't pick at a whole lot of things the Lady Tigers did wrong in the first half.
No, pretty good bounce back half there for the Lady Tigers.
The bracket sets up like this, in case you have not been following along. The Lady Tigers number 1 seed. This was seeded before last week's games were played. They were 7-0 at the time. They were taking on Bennington here in this game, leading by 21. The other side of their bracket, this is an interesting matchup. Riley County, Republic County, both very good teams. And, of course, Clay Center got Riley County in the second half pulling away on their court. That could be a rematch on Friday. Win or lose, those 2 games, the winners will play at 3 o'clock at the high school. The losers will play back here at Tabor at 3 o'clock also on Friday. And then the other side of the bracket has Hillsboro against Holcomb. Hillsboro, the 2 seed. They were 6-1 when the brackets were set up, and they play at 6 o'clock tonight. And at 7:30 this evening is a 3 seed Heston, who takes on Wichita Sunrise. On the boys' side, the Tigers play at 6 p.m. this evening. They take on number 2 seed Heston. The Swathers are ranked in Class 2 or 3A. Clay Center, win or lose, will play again at 4:30 on Friday. A win, they go to the high school. A loss, and back here in the Tabor Gymnasium. On their bracket side is Bennington, the 3 seed, and Republic County. They're getting set to play after the Lady Tigers here. And the number 1 seed is Holcomb. They're playing at 4:30 this afternoon at the high school. And also tonight at the high school, the host Trojans, who are the 4 seed. They take on Wichita Sunrise, who is 9-4 and the 5 seed overall. We're just about ready for the second half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll continue. Lady Tigers up by 21 with the second half coming your way.
Now's an excellent time to purchase a pre-owned Ford vehicle at Hanson Ford in Clay Center. Why now? Because through February 1st, they're offering 1.9 APR for up to 66 months when you choose a Ford Focus, Fusion, Escape, or F-150 from Hanson's lot of certified pre-owned Ford vehicles. You can buy with confidence that these vehicles have been thoroughly checked by qualified, experienced mechanics at Hanson Ford. So hurry in for this limited time offer of 1.9 APR for 66 months at Hanson Ford in downtown Clay Center.
33-12. Great start to the game for the Clay Center Lady Tigers, and so now we go into the second half. And we said it's sometimes tough when you got a team outmanned, outmatched, to keep your intensity up. It's even tougher when you've got them outmatched and you're leading by a number of this nature going into the second half. It'd be important to see if the Lady Tigers can keep themselves motivated.
Yeah, especially on the defensive end, because, when somebody struggles that much to score against you, you start maybe thinking they can't score, but they can. But so we'll see if that defensive intensity keeps up here in the second half.
Lady Tigers 12 of 25 from the field in that first half of play, 2 of 8 from beyond the arc on their way to the 21-point leaders. A lob down the side. Clay Center's first possession goes in low to Sid Calloway, missing but rebounding and fouled on the board. She was fed by Wright Frederick from out at the point, lobbed it down low. Sid got a good look inside, maybe a bit of a bump, and then on the rebound was fouled by Alexis Watson, her second. Pass comes in from this baseline, knocked away by Bennington. It'll stay with Clay Center further toward the corner, still on the baseline. Just underway, third quarter. Clay Center Lady Tigers lead it at 33-12. Pass out top, Lauren Lane. To the corner left, Hamill. To the post, Caitlin Bonnebless. Kick out top, Calloway. Back left, Lane. Short corner, Hamill. She'll attack. Now gives it off to Bonnebless inside. Misses on a chippy. Gets her own rebound, though, and kicks it back outside. And Clay Center, at least with field position on this possession, unable to capitalize on a couple of good looks in low. Wright Frederick out top. Works it right against the zone by Bennington. To Calloway in the corner. Wright Frederick skips it left for Lane. Lauren back across, trying to go to Sid Calloway. It's tipped away, but run down by Wright Frederick. Now back left to Lane. Lauren. 7:10 to go, just underway third quarter. Baseline left to Lauren Lane into the post. Hamill, kick out right side. Wright Frederick. 3 ball is down. Her second triple of the game. She now has 8 in the contest, and Clay Center leads it by a 36-12 margin. Now the steal by Calloway. Sid, one-on-one the other direction. Gets by Dial to the baseline, off balance, can't get it down. Rebound tipped, loose, jump ball tied up, and it'll be Bennington's basketball. Sid did a great job with the steal, got control, took it to the lane, and wanted a bump, I think, didn't get the call, and could not get the shot to go down off the glass. 36-12, though. Clay Center by 24, matching their biggest lead of this game. 6:40 left to go here in the third. Bennington with the basketball. Callaway defending outside. Now the drive and low by Dial, and she walked with the back. She stepped out of bounds. Turnover regardless, again by Bennington, and those turnovers racking up right now.
That is 13. They had 8 first-quarter turnovers, and they slowed it down a little bit. It had 11 at halftime, but 2 here so far in the third quarter.
36-12 ball game. Clay Center back with the basketball inside Hamill, and she's fouled. I believe shooting 2. They were waiting to see if that would go in. Foul goes against Watson, now her third, and Courtney Hamill's headed to the free throw line. Lady Tigers in the first half were 7 of 11 from the stripe. Free throw here makes them 8 of 12 for the game, and Hamill now with 8 points. 8 points from Hamill, who now has 9 as she buries a second free throw. 9 from Hamill, 8 for Bonenbluss, 8 for Wright Frederick, 7 for Savannah Kipfer. So great balance across the board. And the Lady Tigers now lead by their biggest advantage, 26 points, 38-12. They have held through almost 2 minutes now. Bennington scoreless here in the third period. Left side wing, Jamie Sloan, three-pointer. She had 2 in the first half, and she hits another one here. And she doesn't need a lot of time. Clay Center's done a good job to defend, but when she has a chance to set it, she is really, really dangerous. Wright Frederick in trouble, and a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. 38-15, Clay Center leads it. Timeout on the court. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
They say you don't become number 1 by being lucky. Valley Irrigation is proof of that. No one sells more pivots than Valley. Smart growers know the legendary quality and durability of Valley pivots are second to none. From structural superiority to technical excellence, there are more reasons to choose Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
38-15, Lady Tigers have the lead here in the third period and the basketball after Jamie Sloan, the three-pointer for Bennington. It is Clay Center leading 38-15. Lauren Lane in the front court with the basketball. She'll work it left against the zone defense, right on the wing to Wright Frederick. Back left to Lauren Lane. Corner left it goes to Kipfer. Savannah skip pass right. Wright Frederick, three-pointer. Just rims out. Rebound Kipfer. Kicks it out to Lane. 16-footer, short. Kipfer again. Inside with the left, and she's fouled. Special K getting inside. Another rebound, this time offensively, twice on this possession. And she gets to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, she had 4 first-half rebounds, so that's 6 for the game for her.
Lady Tigers are led by Caitlin Bonneblus, who had 6 rebounds in the first half. Now matched by Kipfer with 2 straight. Free throw from Savannah is strong. She has 7 points in the game. Did a three-pointer, a 2-point bucket, was 2 for 2 at the line in the first half, but this is the first free throw here. Foul is on Tracy Kaiser. That is her third. 38-15. The lead for Clay Center. Kipfer unable to finish. There's Bonneblus, another rebound to Kipfer. Left wing, 3 balls. Just off the mark. Bonneblus again. Left hand, no. One more time for Caitlin Bonneblus. And she has 10 now. So much for those rebounding stats. Let's put 3 more there, right? Maybe in close to double digits now for Bonneblus on the board. It's 40-15, Clay Center. Baseline drive, Jamie Sloan, shot blocked, and a foul called. Lauren Lane in disbelief at the call. 5:13 remains third period. The foul is going to go against Lady Tiger junior Lauren Lane. That'll be her second. At the free throw line, Jamie Sloan will shoot 2. She has 11 points now in the game. Make it 12 as she buries the free throw. Sid Callaway, Addie Mullen back on for Clay Center. That'll allow Wright Frederick and Bonneblus to come off. 40-16, Lady Tigers up big here in the third. Sloan made the first free throw. Second one short. Rebound, battled for, picked up by Dial. A kick out to Sloan. 3-ball for a fourth of the game, no. And another look inside. Watson can't get it. One more chance. Blocked, though, by Lauren Lane. 3-on-2 numbers the other way. Lane, middle of the floor. Kicks it out right baseline. Addie Mullen, ball fake to Courtney Hamill. Left side wing, Kip for 3-ball, short. Rebound comes away to Callaway. Another offensive board. Now Mullen gets it out top and will reset the offense. 40-16, Callaway in the corner left. Skip pass, Addie Mullen. 3-ball on its way is short. Callaway rebounds it, saves it back in the lane. Here's Kipper. She'll pull up from 15 feet and slashes it in. And a timeout for the Lady Tigers. It's 42-16, Clay Center. 4:35 remains. Third quarter, you're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball.
Get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Get a free gas system check, payment plans to fit any budget, and flexible delivery options. You can also earn free gas with their generous customer referral program. Just another way Propane Central offers the best value in propane.
Propane Central, leader, innovator, and friend.
Wallace True Value and the Twin Valley League have a lot in common. We share a fan base as we have sold appliances to the wonderful people in Centralia, Axtell, Frankfort, Clifton, Onega, Lynn, Washington, and, well, you get the idea. We have done so because of fair pricing and friendly service, promoting value above all, and working hard to take care of our customers. Stop in and see us for your appliance needs at Wallace True Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Lady Tigers up 42-16. 4:35 remains here in the third period. Savannah Kip for that last bucket now with 9 points in the contest. Courtney Hamill out to 9 points as well. 10 points from Caitlin Bonenblust. And 8 points from Allie Wright-Frederick. Again, great balance across the board. Lady Tiger defense has been phenomenal as well. There's a drive inside by Watson. Blocked by Hamill. Foul called on the floor. Actually, I think on the shot, but down below, not where the shot block was taking place. Second foul on Hamill. 2 free throws coming for Alexis Watson. Yet to score in the game, 5'8" sophomore. First free throw attempt of the contest. First one on its way is short. Averages just over 4 points a game. Megan Robbins back on for the Lady Tigers as Hamill will get a breather. 4:19 left, third quarter. Lady Tigers lead it here, 42-16. And the second free throw from Watson is strong. Rebound comes off to Sid Callaway. Sid will bring it herself, of course, across the timeline. Now at the point, goes left to Mullen. Addie, left corner. Kipper. Back outside Mullen. Around right to Callaway. Skip pass back in the corner. Kipper, ball fake and drive. Pulls from 5, short. Rebound inside, battles for, and a jump ball call. The arrow this time going to Clay Center. At the midway point, third quarter. 42-16, Lady Tiger lead. It'll be Addie Mullen to inbound. The Lady Tigers put 4 across around the lane, I should say. Mullen to the corner for Kipper. Savannah holds outside the arc. Now the dribble down, back in the corner, Mullen. Addie, back to Kipper. Robbins, Lane, and Callaway on the floor. Lady Tigers up by 26 here in this third. 3:48 to work. Corner right, Mullen. Addie to Callaway. Around left, Kipper. Holds outside the arc. Now back out top, Callaway. She'll dribble penetrate. Now backs it out again. Back left, Kipper. Fakes on the 3. Steps into the corner, Mullen. Addie puts the dribble down. Now it comes back out top again to Kipper. Around right sideline to Sid Callaway. 3:25 left to work here in the third. Kipper steps in, pulls from 10, drops another one home. Savannah Kipper now with 11 in the contest. It's 44-16 with 3:10 to work here in the third. And taken away by Lane. Outlet pass. Addie Mullen takes it to the left side. Laying strong. Rebound Kipper. Stick back no. Battles for own rebound. It's picked up by Robbins. Back outside to Savannah Kipper. And the Lady Tigers keep the basketball. Just under 3 to go third quarter. They lead it by 28 now. Corner left is Callaway to Kipper. Take to the 3. Right side baseline, Callaway. Sid back to Kipfer, around left to Mullen. 2:42 left, third quarter. Here's Kipfer with it. High post to Lauren Lane. Kicks it left. Addie Mullen starts to drive. Not there. Now back outside to Kipfer. Savannah drives into the corner. Callaway 3-ball is strong. Weak side board is picked up by Bennington. And the Bulldogs have possession with 2:25 to work here in the third. Sloan at the left sideline. Now toward the paint. Runner up, no. Rebound. Callaway yanks it down for the Lady Tigers. Now up court it comes to Kipfer. On down the floor. Trying to hit Addie Mullen, and the basketball is knocked out of bounds by Bailey Dial of the Bulldogs. It'll be Clay Center's basketball on the sideline, I believe. Lady Tigers bring Bonenblust and Wright Frederick back in. Lane and Mullen get a breather. Robbins, Kipfer, and Callaway also in there. Right in front of Clay Center's bench is where they will inbound, and it comes into Callaway out at the point. Sid, deep corner right for Kipfer. Savannah skips it left for Wright Frederick. Now back outside is Callaway. Corner right, Kipfer. To the high post, Bonenblust kicks it left baseline. Wright Frederick brings it back out. Now to Callaway. Sid in the corner. Here's Kipfer. Ball fake. Steps in off to Bonenblust. She'll find her way to the paint. Can't get the lay-in. Late foul, but it is called, and Bonenblust will shoot 2. Caitlin with 10 points in the game. Opportunity at the stripe to shoot 2 free throws, and pretty good patience by the Lady Tigers and ball movement to find the shot they wanted.
And Caitlin's made some pretty good post moves this game. That was another example.
Caught it, kind of slithered her way around a couple of defenders. Didn't think she was going to get the call at first, and the whistle blew, and she's at the stripe. Now Bennington wants a timeout. A minute 49 to work third quarter. It's 45-16. Clay Center leading. Timeout on the floor.
Add big flavor to your next get-together with Subway Catering, featuring good-to-go boxed meals with a side and freshly baked cookie, crowd-pleasing giant subs, and piled-high sandwich platters overflowing with flavorific choices. All made the way you say with everything you love. Subway Catering is simple, satisfying with something for everyone. A great value for any budget. Visit Subway.com to order and let us take care of any occasion. Subway, cater fresh.
Some catering orders may require 24-hour advance notice.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. I know we're a Dodge Chrysler Jeep store, but we take a lot of different things in trade. So right now we've got a great selection. How about this? A couple of 2011 Chevy Equinoxes, LTs, great looking vehicles. Or how about this? A Ford Escape with only 36,000 miles. Or even a couple Buick Encores. We got a couple Buick Encores, very nice vehicles with low miles. So come check these out at the Green Team, 802 West Crawford, or on the web at greenteamcars.com.
Minute 49 to work here in the third quarter. 45-16. Lady Tigers out big, and Caitlin Bonenblust free throw stripe will get an opportunity here to shoot 2. Minute 49 remains, third quarter. Bonenblust, Wright Frederick, Kipfer, Robbins, and Callaway on the floor. Bonenblust unable to get the free throw in. She did make the first, I should say. That was the second of 2. And that one went off the mark strong. Corner left is Claudia Trout to Jamie Sloan. She is the leading scorer for Bennington in double digits, the only player in double digits. There's a pull-up jumper by Sloan. No good. Rebound. Kipfer tipped it. Megan Robbins clears it and then steps her way out of the triple team, but it's now knocked to the baseline and picked up by Bennington. Sloan way outside for 3, short. Rebound. Callaway rips it down. Callaway down court brings it to the right corner. Here's Kipfer trying to go inside. Had Bonenblust, but it was tipped away and now taken by the Bulldogs. Nearing the end of the third quarter with a minute 7 to work. It's 45-16. Lady Tigers up big. Out top deep is Shipley around right to Dial. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Dial with the dribble against Wright Frederick. Now is stopped. Brings it back outside to Trout. Kick out for Sloan's. Got a good look for 3, and it's short this time. Rebound weak side to Allie Wright Frederick. Lady Tigers up 45-16. Down court, Bonenblust. Lobs it down low. Megan Robbins with a lay-in and good. The feed from Bonenblust. Robbins with her first bucket. And Clay Center now leads it by 31. 30 seconds left here in the third. Drive left baseline. Delaney Ellis. Kick out to the top. Claudia Trout. Right side wing. Wright Frederick out on Dial. 18 to work. Dial will drive it. Lay in. Rattles off. Rebound to Megan Robbins. To Kipfer with 13. With 11. They want one shot. Kipper will stop it with 9. Now with 8. Now kicks it out deep to right. Frederick to the baseline left. Callaway wide open for 2. Can't get it down. Robbins keeps it alive. Kipper at the buzzer. It will not count. We're headed to the final quarter. Lady Tigers leading 47-16 here at Tabor College at the Trojan Classic. We're back after this.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
Central Valley Ag believes that each employee contributes directly to the cooperative's growth and success. This is your invitation to become a member of the CVA team. Go to their website. You can see a current list of job openings, information on benefits, even sign up for one of their email lists. Visit cvacoop.com/careers. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
Lady Tigers up 47-16. We're headed to the final quarter of this ball game, and Clay Center has jumped out big from the start, and they have not looked back. They now lead by 31 going into the final quarter, led by both Caitlin Bonneblust and Savannah Kipper with 11, but really led by defense in this ball game.
Yes, they're playing great defense, and it's caused a lot of transition baskets for the Lady Tigers. 31-point lead almost wasn't enough for the Carolina Panthers last weekend, but I think the Lady Tigers got it.
Can't score 7 at a time in this game, at least. That helps. 7:51 to work fourth quarter. We'll be going to a running clock with a 31-point lead, I believe. And, yeah, it will be a running clock the remainder of this fourth quarter. Lady Tigers going with Brianne Wilson off the sideline, Janessa Wickersham, Haley Franson, and then on the court as well as Megan Robbins and Caitlin Bonneblust. The coach, Jeff Edwards, able to get some players in and real time here in tournament action. The quarter just starting in the fourth. Here's Watson down low against Bonneblust. In some trouble. Now the ball loose, picked up in a drive by Shipley. A foul is going to be called. That'll put Bennington at the free throw stripe and a chance to shoot 2. So the Lady Tigers were up 19-5 after one quarter. They were up 33-12 at halftime, 47-16 going into the fourth. They've allowed 5, 7, and 4 points by quarter in this game, and now Shipley knocks in the first free throw. Courtney Hamill will come on for the Lady Tigers, and Caitlin Bonneblust will come out. One more free throw coming for Shipley of Bennington. 5'5" junior banked in the first one. Second one on its way, and it rattles off. Rebound to Hamill. Outlet pass, Wickersham up the right sideline. Janessa in the front court stops, throws it back outside, was looking for Hamill. The ball loose. Wickersham keeps it alive for the moment. Now it's tied up, picked out of there by Jamie Sloan, and it will be Bennington's basketball. Sloan into the front court, 6:15 left. We're in the fourth. Clay Center up by 30. Looking for their 8th win of the season and to move into the semifinals Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. at Hillsboro High School. Inside Watson against Robbins. Good defense, and Watson still gets it in. Her first bucket of the game for the 5'8" sophomore. Wickersham brings it through the timeline. Wilson has it left wing and deep. Brienne to the corner left. Haley Franson. Back to Wilson. Now at the free throw line, Hamill. Right side wing is Wickersham. Back left to Wilson. Puts the dribble down to the left side. Stops, and now goes corner left to Franson. Haley back outside. Here's Wilson around right to Wickersham. 5.5 to work in this fourth. Clay Center has the lead, 47-19. The ball to the baseline is going to be taken away by the Bulldogs. Shipley with it. Guarded by Wilson. Now top of the key is Ellis, left side. Sloan for 3. That is her 4th of the game. 47-22 now with 5:12 to work. Wickersham down court to Franson in the corner. Ball fakes it. Back outside for Janessa. Now around left to Brian Wilson. 3 minutes into this final quarter. Running clock. Clay Center led by 31 to start the quarter. Here's Franson, left baseline. Jumper up and strong. Rebound, a long one. Courtney Hamill tracks it down. Back outside for Franson. Around right is Wickersham. Back to Wilson. Ball fake. Starts to drive it. Cut off. Now lost it for a moment. Now it is taken away by Sloan of the Bulldogs. 4:38 remains. 47-22. Left wing and deep is Delaney Ellis to the high post. Kaiser, her shot is going to be short. Was it blocked? They'll say no. Clay Center basketball. Both teams kind of paused. The officials took a look at each other and made sure it wasn't tipped, but it was not blocked. So possession goes back to the Lady Tigers. Down to 4:15 now remaining here in the fourth quarter. Our next game coming up will start at 5:30 at the TVL in Frankfort. Wickersham has it. Right baseline it goes to Haley Franson. Back out to Wickersham. Around left to Wilson against that Bennington zone. Under 4 minutes to go. High post is Hamill. Baseline left. Franson 3-ball up. And it rattles off. Rebound. Hamill had it for a moment. Knocked to the ground. And the rebound comes down to Bennington. 47-22. Haley Franson all but got that to roll in. Here's Kaiser. Shot blocked by Hamill. Foul's going to be called. And sheepish grin to the sideline, realizing she had fouled by Courtney. And the 3:30 left to work in the ball game. It's going to be the third on Hamill. Lady Tigers leading 47-22. Number 1 seed here at the Trojan Classic. Tracy Kaiser, the free throw, and it's up and just off the mark right. Kaiser 0 for 2 at the line. Does have one more chance coming here at the stripe. Caitlin Bonnebless back in. Hamill out. And the 3 minutes left. Kaiser's free throw on its way. Going to pause for the free throw shooters, but sometimes they have too long of routine. You almost have to break the silence. Here's a pass down court. Wilson trying to hit Franson. It's knocked out of bounds by Bennington.
Need a pep band.
Yeah, really.
Play.
Maybe she was wanting to hear someone talk. I'll do that next time. 47-23. It does get quiet in these games, especially when you're down by the court and you don't want to interfere with the game by any chance. Here's Janessa Wickersham, right corner to Haley Franson. Ball fake, drives inside, gets it off to Robin. She's fouled before the shot, so out of bounds to Clay Center on the baseline. 2:11 left. Lady Tigers will advance to a Friday 3 o'clock matchup against the winner of Riley County or Republic County. That should be a really good quarterfinal match that is taking place right now. When we have a score on that, we'll get it to you. Bonnebless in the lane, can't get it down. Rebound off to Jamie Sloan. Lady Tigers leading 47-23. Left wing, ball taken away by Bonnebless. Now loose on the right sideline. She has it. Down court to Franson. Haley hangs in the air, foul. She'll step to the free throw line. So Franson will get a chance here at the stripe to shoot 2 with a minute 35 and clock ticking.
It's a nice chance to have a little game with you got the cushion where you can get some of your younger players in and get some time on the floor.
You bet. And Franson knocks down the charity. And in real minutes, in real time on the court, and you have Bonnebless and Hamill that was out there with him. Now Callaway. Everybody gets a chance to kind of run the offense and see the floor and get the feel of the varsity game. Always good stuff. Franson 1 of 2 at the line. Slow down court. Lay in no. Rebound comes off to Megan Robin. Here's Janessa Wickersham. Quickly up the floor. Looks down low for Callaway and just batted out of bounds. It'll stay on the baseline. Addie Mullen back on for Clay Center. Mullen in. And Lady Tigers will bring Megan Robbins to the sideline. Lady Tigers senior comes out. So Franson, Wickersham, Callaway, Mullen on the court, Wilson inbound. Lobbed it out left wing to Mullen. 24 seconds remains. Did get a score here. Riley County girls are leading in the fourth, 38-30. 48-23 here. Franson left elbow jumper just rattling out of there. Tough luck shooting. 9 seconds left. Bennington will have the basketball. Clay Center's going to move through. Get their 8th win of the season against 2 losses. Sloan drives with 2, with 1 at the buzzer. Won't go. And the Lady Tigers, after 2 straight losses, come back big. 48 48-23 is your final. The Lady Tigers with the victory over the Bennington Bulldogs and move on to the semis on Friday. Stay with us. Postgame will be coming your way in just a moment.
All those great pictures you took over the holiday deserve to be printed and shared. Digital pictures are fine to share on your phone or computer, but there's still nothing better than a printed picture you can frame and hang on the wall or flip through in your photo album. Come into Patterson's Health Mart in downtown Clay Center and use one of their 3 picture stations. You can choose pictures from your phone or Facebook, then edit and enlarge them. The staff will be glad to help at Patterson's Health Mart in Clay Center.
I was arranging gift items at Central Office in Clay Center when in walked. Well, howdy there, Aunt B. How can I help you today?
Oh dear, Valentine's Day is coming up, and there's a certain someone, of course I won't mention who, that I would like to find something special for.
Well, Aunt B, this is the perfect place to look. We've got lovely willow tree figurines, jewelry, decorative picture frames, and a wonderful selection of fragrant candles. We also have just the right card to say just what you want to say.
Oh my, these are lovely. I hope my certain someone comes to Central Office to shop for me.
It's true that the bigger your farm equipment gets, the faster you can feed the world, but it's also true that bigger equipment means bigger repair bills. In fact, replacing just one high-tech transmission could set you back $60,000. But not if you protect your investment with Cenex Petroleum products and the Total Protection Plan for up to 10 years of coverage. The Cenex Total Protection Plan already protects thousands of pieces of equipment. Why not yours?
Contact Farmway Co-op, your certified Cenex distributor, today.
The 15th. That's the day it arrives. That white standard window envelope sits in the mailbox just waiting to deliver its dread.
That is the day the mortgage bill comes, but it's not that bad. Well, since I refinance with United Bank and Trust, that is.
Oh. Well, now I just feel overly dramatic.
Don't be scared. Take advantage of the market. There's still time to refinance, and that can mean saving dollars each year. Visit ubankonline.com to check out current rates and even begin the refinance process. Rethink, refinance. United Bank and Trust.
Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
It is a final. It is a 48-23 final. Lady Tigers are up 47-16 after 3 quarters, and Walk and I were just looking. 1 point for Clay Center at the final period, but with the running clock and getting a lot of chances for players to get on the court, no need to really worry about a whole lot of points. I know they would have loved to have gotten stuff down, but that's an impressive ball game and a bounce-back situation. A team they should have beat, and they did in Bennington, but they did it in the right way. They played really solid on both ends. Their defense was outstanding today.
Yes, it was very, very good. And that's one thing that you can control yourself. You can't always control whether the ball goes in and stuff like that. But there's another thing that you control by effort is rebounds. And I want to mention the rebounds. We out-rebounded Bennington 41-12. Sydney Calloway had 8 rebounds. Caitlin Bonneblus with 9. Savannah Kipper with 8. So that's impressive. Good. Yeah, it really is. And the defense led to a lot of points in transition. Then you look at the rebounding war where the Lady Tigers really dominated. And I think part of that was transition rebounding, which is not a common stat you look at. But when the Lady Tigers would miss a opportunity in the fast break, there was always somebody there that seemed like to clean it up. Yeah, that's another go back to hustle. You know, you don't just stand back and assume somebody's going to make the layup or short jump shot. You got to hustle all the way, and they did, and came up with those offensive rebounds.
It is a final of the Lady Tigers winning in the first round, number 1 seed, 48-23 over Bennington. They'll advance to face either Riley County or Republic County. Riley County at last check, and I appreciate the score coming into us. It was fourth quarter. Riley County was up 38-30. I don't know the time on that, but again, the Lady Falcons were leading by 8. That was in the fourth quarter. Take one more time out. We'll kind of give you a look at what's to come here today on KCLY's tournament coverage with the TVL and more here from Hillsboro. Stay with us. We're back in just a moment.
Imagine having someone help you pick the best corn hybrids for every field on your farm. Thanks to a new Oldie soil-specific seed online service, your Oldie representative can combine your data with his data to offer a field-by-field prescription. Customize every acre with the highest potential hybrid based on soil types, trait package needs, disease threats, and agronomic preferences. Valuable data can also be shared with trusted suppliers. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555.
Twin Valley proudly announces our new Pulse Gigabit Internet, available now in Clay Center. Equal to 1,000 megabits per second, our new speeds can support all your devices, all at the same time. Stream movies, download content, surf the web, and more. No buffering and no waiting. So what are you waiting for? New customers who call today get 2 months free internet service. Visit twinvalley.net or give us a call at 800-515-3311. Twin Valley Pulse. Your life connected.
Ray's Apple Market is in search of a few good apples to add to their bushel of employees. Full and part-time positions are available in deli customer service, and this may be the perfect job for you. They offer flexible schedules, competitive salaries and wages, valuable benefits including health and life insurance. There's a friendly atmosphere working at Ray's, and it's the people that make the difference. Apply in person at the customer service counter at Ray's Apple Market in Clay Center.
The Citizens National Bank has a long history of supporting the students of our community, on the mat, on the court, or in the classroom. Our support doesn't stop when the season is over or the school year ends. We believe in the value of higher education that is building our future leaders of our community and country. CNB offers a student checking. This account will transition you from being a local student to attending the college of your choice. Stop by and talk with one of our CSRs today. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Lady Tigers again winning 48-23. Jamie Sloan led the way for Bennington with 15 points, 2 each from Delaney Ellis, Alexis Watson, and Staley Dial, 1 each from Tracy Kaiser and from Callie Shipley. The Lady Tigers get 11 apiece from Caitlin Bonneblust and 11 from Savannah Kipfer. They also were up there toward the tops in the rebounds. 9 boards for Caitlin Bonneblust, 8 rebounds coming down for Savannah Kipfer. Sid Calloway would have 3 points, but also 8 boards to go along with those points. Courtney Hamill had 9 points in the ball game, 8 points from Allie Wright-Frederick, including 2 3-pointers. They get the 3 from Sid Calloway, as mentioned, 3 also coming from Lauren Lane. Great balance up and down the board. Haley Franson would have the 1 free throw there in the fourth quarter. And Clay Center wins at 48-23 going away. They led early, 19-5 after one quarter, up by 16 at half. They rolled to a 31-point lead going to the final period, and then win it by 25. 48-23. They'll take on the winner of Riley County and Republic County. That game likely to be behind this one since it went to a running clock in the fourth quarter. But the last word we had was Riley County leading by 8 over Republic County in the fourth period. So maybe a rematch from early in the year. And if not, both those teams are playing really, really well throughout this season. Lady Tigers, as the number 1 seed, will play at 3 o'clock back here at Tabor. Now, what's coming your way tonight? We have TVL coverage from Frankfort. I'll be joining you at 5:30 along with Mitch Fortner, who will have the call from Frankfort High School for the TVL taking place. He'll have 2 consolation games, 5:30 and 7 p.m. When the Tiger boys are ready to go here at Tabor College in their first round game, we'll have you have that for you as well. They are scheduled to tip off at 6 p.m. That'll wrap up coverage for right now. We'll join you again around 5:20 as we get set for the TVL and hear more action from Hillsboro on KCLY. For our studio engineer, Flip Casper, appreciate the work back at home. Wonk Wallace, as always, great to have you on the road trip. This is Rocky Downing. We'll see you in a little while when we get ready for TVL and more Trojan Classic coverage on 100.9.